Hey, good evening. It is October the 6th, the 6th day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Excuse this little dent in my head. I had a scarf tied around my head. Okay, what did we talk about yesterday? We talked about me saying I was done with Western medicine and I was going all the way natural, holistic, all of that, right? Okay, so I was doing that. I was doing good. I was doing a lot of stuff and I didn't really know whether it was working or not. And I was going to the IT boot camp and struggling to stay afloat because everything was going over my head. Nobody in the boot camp knew my situation, I was there just like everybody else. Um, Still hadn't told the little ones what was going on. Had no plans to tell them. I didn't even know where I would even start. So I was trying to locate a doctor that I could work with in Birmingham alongside with the naturopath that was located in Chicago. And one of the first things that I wanted to do was go back to the first doctor and get breast clips removed that he put in my breast that it was supposed to be they were supposed to be markers for whenever I had surgery so they would know exactly what they needed to take out. Well, I called him and I was like, I want you to take these clips out, and he agreed to do it. So about mid-March, pandemic had just started. I had an appointment. My husband was supposed to go with me, but we had an argument the night before. So I ended up going to that appointment by myself, and it was horrible. I went to the appointment and they had me connected to a mammogram machine, but I was laying on my stomach. My breast was in this contraption that had it pressed, and the doctor would come in. He wouldn't come in. He was already in there. So the doctor was in there and he had this tool that they use to do biopsies. And he was just kind of going at it. He'll push it in and you can just hear vacuuming and suctioning, right? And he was working on 3 different areas trying to get breast clips out, kind of like without direction. He was just going in, suctioning stuff out, and dumping it over on a table somewhere where the nurses would look at it to see if clips was in whatever he was suctioning out of my breast. And the last time he went in, he hit a spot that was not numb, and I screamed out loud, bloody murder. And he was like, that's it, I'm done. If you want me to take the other one out, we can do surgery, but I got 2, it's 1 left. I think you'll be fine. Okay. So I went home. And I was in pain for several days. My husband didn't ask how I was doing. He didn't check on me. Nothing. So, I'm reflecting. I'm reflecting on all this. I'm reflecting on the argument the day before, and I'm thinking to myself, if it was me, and my husband had a illness and he had an appointment, we had an argument, would I have not gone to the appointment with him? Would I not ask how he was doing the days after? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would have still went to the appointment. I would have still checked on him, but he didn't. So that kind of made me leery, So I started digging and digging and digging, and I found out that he had been stepping out. So here we are in the middle of a pandemic. The children are home, finishing school. my IT boot camp, the building closed and we're at home doing IT work. I'm dealing with a cancer diagnosis and trying to deal with it holistically. And I find out that my husband has been unfaithful. That's a hell of a lot for somebody to have to deal with. Okay? And I was dealing with it. And not to go into too much detail about that, because you're gonna have to buy the book for that one. But we ended up in therapy. We did therapy, and a lot of stuff came out. He was feeling some kind of way about the cancer diagnosis and about the way I was handling it, but he never said anything to me about it. He never talked to me about it. Anytime we talked about it, it was because I initiated it. So that's all for tonight. I will see y'all tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my last chemo treatment. Hallelujah. The last chemo treatment, y'all. I'm on the road to recovery. So I will see y'all tomorrow.